One of the best things I can think of to do while you're trying to keep yourself from going crazy, waiting on your tax stamp to come, is build a gun. And I can't think of a better gun to hot rod than an AR-based weapon. It's just so easy to just put it together with basic tools that you're going to have in your shop. That and an armorer's wrench, and you could do anything with one of these. It all started with an ad I got on the internet from a company called Hardened Arms. Now they're based out of Washington State, and they had this, I can't tell you what the price is, but they had this upper for a price that I couldn't believe. I haven't even seen AR-15 uppers with regular .223 caliber barrels that cheap. So I went ahead and took the plunge and got that, and that was the start of my build. And since the can that I'm waiting on is a .30 caliber can, it's going to be perfect for this. It's going to be the best thing I can think of. Now, the price on this upper is a lot more now. It went right up after I got it, and it's stayed there ever since. That was their introductory pricing. So I guess I was lucky. I took a chance, and when I got it, I was really happy because it's incredibly high quality. Nothing chintzy at all. It is top-notch mil-spec or better stuff. And so I went ahead and combined that with an Anderson AM-15 lower. Now that allows me to go pistol or rifle with this. I don't have to segregate it based on my intentions. I don't know how they wound up being able to figure out a way to do that, but they did, and I'm really glad for that. I went ahead with a pistol arm brace. I really love the Shockwave. These things are just fantastic, simple, lightweight, good looking. I have no complaints whatsoever. I like an angled foregrip on this because it's really small. And this is just perfect, actually. It just puts it right there. Ideal. I had the ACOG and the carry handle. And the cool thing about this is I put it on here and then I went out to zero it. It was already zeroed. So that's the beauty of the AR system. Very precise. Everything is going to be straight, one gun to the next, usually. If everything's put together correctly, it pretty much has to be. And nice single stage trigger. This is a cartridge system. Of course, I went with the Hogue grip, which I really love. And oh, here's an interesting thing. So, titanium nitride. I was going to go with a nickel boron bolt, and the reason for that is the fact that 300 Blackout or suppressed in particular, your gun's going to run really dirty. There's more back pressure, so more of that gas and dirt and carbon fouling is going to come up into the bolt. And if you run the gun with oil, then that gives something sticky for that carbon to build up in, and it's just going to get worse and worse. So you don't get as much run time between cleanings if you oil a suppressed gun generally. If you can run a suppressed gun dry, it will run much more reliably and longer between cleanings. So you want either a nickel boron or a titanium nitride coated bolt. Partly because they're polished, so they're much easier to clean. They don't tend to build up on the surface as much. And also that coating that they put on there wears really, really well dry without lubricant. Now, I don't know which one is better. I know nickel boron is much more popular. You can find those everywhere. The titanium nitride, I just happened to be lucky and found one for the same price as the nickel boron. And I'm used to using titanium nitride coated carbide burrs and drill bits, and I'm really impressed with the way those things handle heat and wear. So I went ahead and made the plunge and got the golden bolt. So it looks pretty cool, and it actually works really well too. And as the years go by, I will tell you how I like it. So far, so good. This thing is awesome. I can't wait to get my suppressor on here. It is going to be a blast. Shoots a bullet that is as big as the AK-47. And in fact, with the subsonic, it's heavier. It's 220 grain. But the recoil doesn't seem to be as bad. I can keep this thing on target and rapid fire with it, and it just stays right there. So I think this is going to be the ticket. I'm pretty excited. This little beauty is designed to be run suppressed. It's a 300 Blackout, and I built it the way I wanted it built. It's not the most expensive, and it's not the cheapest. It just has the features I really like. I also built up a SIG 556, which is a piston gun. So both of these are going to be great suppressed guns. And a little bit of a news flash, I got my tax stamp and my suppressor. I have been out shooting with it, and it is a lot of fun. So I'll be sharing a video of that in the very near future. Thanks a lot.